Welcome. No, I'm saying that. Guys, can you believe it's episode 6? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Do it and beat way.
Well, fear back, Brad. Mind up,
Guys, episode 6. Anyways, we have this bad habit of starting to talk before we do the intro.
Yeah, true.
Yes, so make with us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm Amanda.
And this is your girl, Yoli.
And welcome to the Naked Truth Therapy.
Oh, yes.
Naked Truth Therapy. Yes, the therapy you guys never knew you needed, which is the naked truth.
That's it.
Where we're unfiltered,
brutally honest,
and real.
Yes.
So we had to do the name change, guys, because you guys couldn't find us.
And not only that, when you put in the Naked Truth podcast, like we were getting like sexually
that too, like
those explicit content.
True.
So yeah.
So we're like, okay. So we were on a live. For those who were on the live, thank you for supporting us.
Yes,
and they're like,
guys.
Look here, I can't find, can't find the video. Like,
yeah.
So them say, just add a name, like add something to the name to differentiate y'all podcast. I'm like,
yeah. And that was the key.
Actually, let me just insert it right
now.
Yes,
Lee came up with it. Big up yourself, Lee.
Right? And she's like, Mom, listen, when you guys get big, I need a cut for just that name idea. And we loved it because we were thinking about like session and conversation.
Therapy just.
And Lee was like, why not therapy?
Because, unraveling the, what do you call it? The topic, the story.
Yeah.
It's really therapeutic, right?
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Because it helps to like promote healing and growth for persons who are listening or viewing.
Yes.
Yeah. So we like that name, therapy. Because when you leave this space after every episode, you're inspired.
Yes.
You're motivated.
Yes.
You're encouraged.
Yeah. You have to be at a place where you're like, I want to do better. Or you know what? I'm gonna take Yuli and Amanda's what do you call it? Word of advice, and
let us talk about that because you have been receiving messages from
guys. The amount of messages, calls, and just encouragement that I've gotten from that one, the first episode, guys.
It has touched so many people.
Yes.
So many people have decided to make the right move.
Or, even to go for closure. Yeah. Like they have that friend, that aunt, that sister, that, whoever it is that it was hard for them to forgive.
Yeah.
For us to come out and share our story, as inspire them.
Yes.
To go and,
we've been getting a lot of
some people say they cry because they know that, they have a sister, a cousin that they need to forgive, a father, a mother. Like, yes, guys. It wasn't easy for us, but for me, when you're at a place where you have healed and you have overcome certain things, it makes it easier
for
to
you
talk about it.
Yeah. You have to come to terms with what you've been through. No longer feeling ashamed or embarrassed, and then talk about it. Yeah.
It's just like the second episode, like people haven't even saw it yet. Like it's just the
teaser.
And you're like, why you brave? Why you this girl? Like guys, you can't make your past rule.
True.
Your present,
and your past doesn't define you either.
Yes. Yeah. And
somebody messaged me. I never tell her what it. She said, oh, because she saw the teaser. So she's like, oh, so I don't have to worry then, because probably my husband is somewhere in Canada right now telling his girlfriend, saying, "Hey, baby, it's you and me till the end of time." And 5 years later, it's me and him married.
Guys, even my sister, the one, she's like, wait, no. She said when she come on the podcast as a guest, we have to go over that back. We said,
oh my God. So we really want to say thank you guys so much for the feedback.
Your support, the community.
Oh my God, we love you know.
Yeah,
bad. And
guys.
just stick and stay, guys, because we do have a few guests. Some of them, they're kind of scared.
Yeah, so they kind of we call it building up the courage
to come on.
But we have like 2 guests coming on.
So if you can comment down below, so those guests can see that it's a safe space.
Yeah. But no bagga no over here.
We have two.
No, for my Canadians, no mix up. This is a safe space. Yeah. I forget that we have some Canadian.
So no, them have to learn. Yeah. So listen. So when you say no bagga, it's what you guys call gossip.
Yeah.
But they don't call it mix up. They say gossip.
No bagga.
So when she said no bagga, no gossip.
Yes. Nice. Yeah. Over here, we're nice. Yeah.
All right.
And if any one of you guys are in Hamilton and you have been touched by our story or any topic and you're living maybe whatever we have discussed and want to come on or want to do like a live, you don't even have to be here.
You girl, you called me the other day.
You boy.
Yes.
No afraid.
You're afraid. You mentor. You know yourself. Come on here. Come sit on the couch with us.
Yeah. And if you don't want to sit on the couch and you're like in another province, in another country, we can set something up. Right? Yeah.
All right. So before we go into today's podcast, how was the day? I'm tired.
Me too. Like, guys, I have such a bad migraine right now. Today was such a busy day.
You go work today, right?
Yeah. I go work and then, work after work. Like, guys, it's been a busy day, but I still I give thanks. It could have been worse. I'm living somebody's dream. So in that case, I give thanks.
I like how you said that for real. Because sometimes, often, we dwell on what
we're going
through, but we don't even know that some people are praying for what
we're living someone's dream. Yeah.
And we too sometimes forget that we're living in our own answered prayers.
That is it. Yeah.
Prayers we'll make a couple years ago. We're living in it now and don't even realize.
Yes. So we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, guys, I'm tired. I don't have a headache. But
she was tired. Here cleaning, guys.
I woke up early. My day off, the one day off, go on the road, run errands. I don't know the bus take forever. Come back. Now, I decided to say, all right, I just got to do the laundry today, sis.
Clean.
When I go and say, I got to do the laundry, I say, no, but the washer want clean. I'm go and make the washer clean. I'm start clean. I'm start find everything to clean from top to bottom.
But you know what? When you're in that mood and in that space, that's some mistake. Because you're not gonna always catch me in the cleaning mood there.
Well, you're different.
Right? No, I'm not always in that mood, guys. Sometimes after a long day or on my day off, I want to send my kids off to school.
And then you just go back.
I just want to go back in there.
You can't do that. Go back in
there. Yeah, guys, me. Come always on the go.
She always across me. She says, sis, why you don't just go back in there?
Yeah, like go back. No, that's something I'm very intentional about. Like you need her sometimes.
So go back in the bed. I cannot sleep.
No, I sleep.
No cure. Night have to come down.
If you're sick.
I'm sick. If you see me asleep in the day, guys, I'm sick. I don't feel
that Jamaica not come out to her, guys. That left me a long time. Long time. When you're back home and you spread up people that your mother said, don't go back in your bed. Like, I'm going to tell my pretty guys, man.
Yeah, go back in there.
Yes.
Well, I'm clean from top to bottom today. And then I cook or something. And then by the time I look, I time for the podcast.
Yeah. Just like that.
I'm still a wash.
Yeah. That is it.
All right, guys. So let's go into the podcast. Yes. So today's podcast is one of those topics that We probably never really talk about it. Like, I don't really, if never see a podcast talk about this in depth.
No, I've never, well, not in depth, but I've seen like snippets. Yeah, all depends, because sometimes stuff out of this you can take out and put
in other things.
Yes, so I've seen snippets. Yeah.
So it's about social media, the influence social media have on us, and privacy and things like that. So we're gonna delve into that in different, I always break it up in a different part. But my question to you is, how long have you been on social media?
Well, I've been on social media a while, maybe 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah. A long time. Facebook their own.
Good while.
Yeah, Facebook has been around.
I joined when I was in fourth form-ish.
Yeah, so yeah, that's like how long for you?
That would be like probably 2007 or 8. How much year is that? Something to the maths. Jesus.
2007 or 8. So that's up. Is it?
That's like 12, 13, 14 years.
So around the same. 14, 15 because years. Even though for some of us, we never had like... I think I went.
So Facebook are the first social media you go on? Oh man.
Well, I was on You remember BBM?
You have
BBM.
Yeah, BBM. That's the thing. You have MSN.
Yes. So
you have
Tagged. Since over a decade, long time.
Were you on Tagged?
No.
High Five. MySpace.
MySpace, yeah.
Oh.
BBM, MySpace, MSN.
MSN. Oh, you have MSN too?
Girl, of course. Yeah, so those, but then those weren't as out there, like.
We had MSN? Me used to kill up myself for reach out for go for MSN.
Really?
What?
No.
You just my friends list, and then you could have write look at something when you
can note them. Yes, and then you have your catchy. What I love about BBM, you could have changed your topics, like they had a little heading, at least somebody. Well, Facebook is like that. No, I think Facebook is very toxic. Like, if you do somebody something and them have a disagreement, then go and then write one status about it. Like, guys, I'm not gonna get in it yet. Let me just start this introduction.
So 15 years.
But the toxicity tongue.
I hate that word.
Say it.
Let's say it together. Say it with me.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
Yeah, the toxicity started a long time, but it just got worse over. Yeah. Now over people take them social media for them diary.
I know. I mean, I talk.
No, because it can be.
I know.
It can be positive,
True.
And it can be, But true. Anyways, but now rush the thing.
So 15 years. So me now then.
Active.
Active?
Yeah, like 15 years active.
15 years active.
Come never, you used to be on it, but you're not a part of it. That kind of.
But that's around the same time for me.
Because you used to be on it, but you're not really do much on it. You're just there. You're just
I never like tagged. Some like a scary man used to be.
Oh yeah, I've never been on Tag.
It was like it could almost be like a dating site. Could almost be on High Five. It was okay.
Okay.
But okay, same amount of time. You know that there's some people to this date is not on social media.
Yeah, maybe they're having a peaceful, happy life. Because social
media.
One
of them is my sister, not Shelly, the other one.
Really?
She not the social media.
Maybe it's good. Yeah, listen, social media can be bad, eh?
True. Yeah. It can be good and it can be bad. Yeah. And I always say it depends on how you use it too, which we're gonna go into.
Yeah.
So the first topic we have here is the double-edged sword of social media. So like how it impacts our mental health and our self-esteem, right? So we want to discuss like the positive parts of social media, like looking at social media as a whole. What positive parts you can pick from it?
Well, for one, like I learn a lot from social media, even in my growth, because I follow like people that are very influential, people that have maybe gone through similar things throughout them life, and then we teach you how to, whether through how they write, whether through how they pray, whether just by sharing their story. And I tend to follow a lot of people that I can learn from, or people that are going in the same direction like me. It's not that me not see the drama in it, but me tend to stick to the positive side. So for me, it has helped me better to write.
Nice.
Right? Because it's like y'all go school. It's just like say YouTube is your teacher. So y'all go on, y'all read positive things. Y'all see how people, or them word them stuff. You see how people deal with. So it has helped me, it has helped me with what I say, like even in my spiritual walk. Because there's stuff sometimes in the Bible we wouldn't tend to understand. And you will see one next person who is a influencer break it down for you and dissect it and let you understand it. So you said the positive, right? So in a that way it has, even YouTube has done, because right, I'm a YouTuber, so you have to watch different people content. So that's how we learn.
You use it to learn and to grow.
And to grow.
And that's good because when you do that too, the algorithm shows you things that you click like on. So when you go on your For You page, you'd see like a lot more of that. Right, which is what I love about social media now, because it tends to feed you things that you're feeding into.
Okay,
and be like that, like can you imagine?
But then one time you go see something that is,
and you go watch it a little bit too long, change up the algorithm. Algorithm. No, my thing about that too, which I like that point that you said, sometimes you'll stumble across some videos and you'll learn stuff. But you see, my mother, she everything just should believe. She's one of those persons. I wouldn't even say she's gullible, but sometimes through those same videos, what I don't like is they will make it seem like what they're saying is gospel. It's true. And not gospel. Like some of them, do you want to lose weight now?
Yeah. They're just this. Full of it.
Yes. And if you don't be careful, you're drink it.
And you know what? My mom always says that every minute my mom send me something from TikTok. The other day she sent me one lady put on, she know me like lash extensions. She sent me one lady with hair eye rotten off and something. I'm like, how many times? Every time she see, she's like, you see this way. If it stop, I'm like, some get what you say with the gullible. Me see what you say, like gullible.
Oh my God.
Yes,
I'm like, I like that where you say you can learn from, which is true, and I share the same sentiments with you too, because even for example for YouTube, sometimes even with editing, I remember when I just started, I YouTube teach me how to edit,
and then you teach me,
right? So I went on YouTube and Google. Research how to edit and stuff, and Mr. Mago YouTube School of Editing. And that's how I learned how to edit. So with social media, I find that you can learn. And for me, if you're a learner and you want to learn, there's places to learn.
But even with the juicing, like that's where I went and learned a lot of stuff and do my research and watch a video and
true. And then the other part that I like about social media, because we have to take in consideration like WhatsApp and those things, it helps you to stay connected to even persons who are not here.
Share memories.
Yes. So like long distance. So my parents are in Jamaica. WhatsApp do that bridge where I can stay connected to them. They might not upon the Instagram or understand
but
the
you
Facebook
can call
too much,
them FaceTime.
but I can do that on WhatsApp. So that's another positive that I like about the social media part of it. So we'll talk about the positive.
The negative.
Okay,
let me hear for your first negative.
You should look for me like that. Why should look for me? All right. The negative now, I feel like some people use it as like, me not know. Them feel like at them backyard them day. In a sense where, let's say, for example, let me use you and me. You and I had a fallout, right? When me come on the internet, and me class you, me cuss you, and me gone on live, that one Yuli.
And every we call it second post, you see.
Like what? So I realize that a lot of persons them use it as to feed into the negativity of if them have a follow with somebody.
And some people, they love it, Make you post something positive. They don't even like it or comment under it. But the first
it's true. Once them see some drama happening, and guys, I don't know, like maybe we different, and you have a few people still like we. Why people feed into drama so much? Like after you listen to the drama, may I ask you, come closer. When you listen to the drama, how it help you?
That one, no.
What do feel? You leave feeling what? You know, leave feeling drained, your head not hurt you, like.
And not only that, some people love the gossip and the negativity. It's worse if them not like you. And then go see something about girl.
But me just not understand, like, some big people, let me tell you, it's a long time big people. They sit and they feed into the negativity gossip that is on social media, the drama, them love it, them share it, them do everything. But make you go come now and say, hey guys, want to know how to break generational this, and you want to know how to do generational, or hey guys, wealth? I'm starting a new podcast just like us. And you know, this is what we'll be doing, and this is, you're lucky. You're lucky. You gotta feel. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They just want to feel anything where negative. They feed into it, and I think it defines who they are. True. You know. True. Another negative thing with social media, a lot of people fall into this trap. Whatever them see on social media, them tend to think that everybody posts the real them. Yeah. Or the real thing. And then they fall in the trap of one, comparison. Yes. Two, them project it onto their partner. So worse, if them have a relationship and them go see two couple of kissy and do this. Boy, and the man go buy one car. Oh, you not buy me no car. And listen, you start project that into your relationship. Sometimes I just for the camera then go kiss. I know. Just but then, you know, on social media, so that you're not stress the man. You say, boy. And then you a couple days later or a couple weeks later, the man gone, can't take the stress. All because of what they see on social media. Them try to say, okay, this have to be true. But guys, remember, a lot of people, them only pretend in front of the camera. After the camera stop rolling. That's it. Not everybody is as transparent. Yep. And some of them just try to make content and whatever sells. Or you will post something and somebody, it's just something you see and you like. And somebody like, oh, what you post that for? You just like what it says. It doesn't mean that I'm going through it, or you know what I mean? That's another thing too. There's so many posts that I see and I want to click like. I mean, I say, but if I click like, people are things that may go through this. Exactly. Or I may share it to my story. Then I'm gonna feel like this is how I feel, but in reality, like you just like what I said. Yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm going through it or this is how I'm feeling at the moment. Maybe I used to feel like this and I can relate to it. Yeah. So I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna endorse it, but it doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And then there's another one that just comes to mind too, is like social media have this whole perception of like how a body should look, like how a female body should look. Or so they say one look of fupa, you know what I mean? Yes. Or like them a go out and them a have fun and you know, you just start now feel inadequate in yourself now because you're like, oh my God, I can't go out, I don't have that body. So you know feel less than you feel inadequate, your self-esteem no, because you're like, oh my God, you want to post the perfect picture, photo because all these photos that you know. And not only that, it's what they see people liking, so they're gonna feel that way. Yes. Guys, don't make social media controlling the life here. Because it's me not... see one girl, won't call her name. The girl used to post some nice photos, well clothed, fully clothed and everything. She would have get her like 1 or 2 likes. One day she got this beach party or whatever and she posts in her bikini. And you know what? If you see the amount of likes what the picture gets. But if she she did fully clothed. All her fully clothed pictures them don't get that amount of attraction. And I'm like, but it goes back to society, right? That's what they endorse, that's what they support, that's what they like. So you know, so she not gonna feel inadequate and feel like say she not
pretty, or she doesn't have the body, that
But is her body them start click a lot of like on when she posts the skimpy they look a bikini thing. So I think for me a negative aspect is like sex really sell. And on social media you have to do this. Well, you not have to do. But it's like they're more attracted to the skimpy stuff.
But I always said, your people will find you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have you here that's been on social media for a while, and you have your people. You get what I'm saying? You have your community. They will come on. They will support you. You get what I'm saying?
100%. So, I'm not bagger.
Yeah. So it goes back to you can't make social media make you feel less than. Guys, let me give you a story. I remember when Kerry and Dwayne used to live in New York. Guys, and the people them are working, them are grinding, and them are build themselves. Right? So, Kerry lived with her mom and I think her mom at the time, and them just in a little apartment. With social media, I watch them, and I start comparing them with like other top social media influencer, because them not living at the big,
they don't have their own
house, the picket fence and the
they need to
decor and the aesthetics, right? I'm see old people that are going one time, like she have like some stuff behind the door, and the guys, if you hear they were degrading them, which all they were doing, was building in silent. You see, like 3, maybe 6 to 8 months after that, they moved into their beautiful home.
Yeah.
Huh? Guys, and that's what I'm saying. Social media, if you follow it, it will put pressure upon you. It will let you go spend where you're enough to spend, do what you're not supposed to do. Because look at that. They were building in silence. You understand?
Yeah.
Them might come from the ground up. So them now, they're just living their life, as I said, unfiltered, and just brutally honest in front of the camera.
It's the same thing they said about the Carters too.
Yeah.
I'm just in a rent house.
Yeah, while these people are building,
they were silently like trying to get a plot, trying to build, and
while they're tearing them down, and it's hard for you to stay silent in that moment. It takes a lot, because I'm sure they were reading. No, for them, you know what I mean?
Oh, because they probably post everything, is what you're saying?
Like, in that moment when you see people are
for said that. Okay.
You must so tempted to come out and tell, but you just hold it. And like those people that I watch, like I'm just so proud of them, because them build, they were there, they were building in silence. And after the fact where they got their place, them share the process. And I think they even spoke about it on one of how people was
were bashing. Yeah.
Guys, you have to understand
that now comes with pressure. So they're on that side of the fence where they're watching. We are on the side where we're posting, we're creating content. So not only podcasts, we are lifestyle vloggers, right? So we put our life
but
on
still
there. And so they feel like we are obligated to tell them
have it
every
made,
single part
intricate detail
of our life. So they get that mix up. And then there are some who thinks that everything that they watch is our life.
Yeah.
Like the camera is not rolling 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? So I think people get too invested. They get too caught up in person's life.
And not only that, guys, we got to be mindful. Like, meet people where they at. I know everyone wasn't born with gold spoon in their mouth. Like, some people, they have to build from the ground up. So if you see we sit on here and we don't have no wall art, don't judge us. If you can help the situation, if you use that example, if you can do something to help the situation, do something to help the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't sit down, because guess what? At least we're stepped out and we start. So don't be so quick to judge and be judgmental, because you don't know what somebody else is going through. And some people, even though they're out there, they could be sensitive, they could be going through something, right? And then you come now and they read the comment and they see that,
True.
make they feel small, as Jamaican say.
True.
Yeah, so we have to be mindful. And if you know you're gonna, why make such a negative comment? Like, I would just say something nice or not say nothing at all.
True.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, which we will get to that part because that part is coming up. In terms of balance, like as adults, how can we balance with social media?
We have to.
Like I think you made one point about following like uplifting persons, like influencers that will pour into you.
Yeah.
Right? Another thing is, how many of us get caught up with just scrolling? You feel go your bed, you just scroll.
What? I used to be like that, and sometimes you know what? I'm like, I'm putting down this phone. Like, guys,
what's the latest you ever up?
No, sometimes we're like, guys, now like I'll be like, I'll do my devotion, and then me sit down there and me can't sleep, and then me pick up back the phone like 1:00, 1:30, especially on a weekend that I'm off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember somebody that watch something. I'm gonna go back to it. Yeah.
I have a colleague, a work colleague. He said in his house they have what is called zones.
Oh.
So for every zone in the house, so for example, the dining table, that zone is just eating.
Yeah. I try to do that in my house. I try.
In the bedroom, no snacks, no eating. The bedroom is to sleep. So there's no TV watching. There's no snacks. So then he said like phones are not allowed in the bedroom either. So like when you go in the bed, you're supposed to be going to sleep.
Wow, I wish I could do that.
So he said the zones help. He said the zones help to make each place represent what it's for. So when in bedtime there's no phones, him not get caught up in like scrolling on the phone.
I get caught up in that.
Because you have the phone in the bedroom.
Yes.
So then we all said we were gonna try it.
Yeah.
The dining table one wasn't hard for me, but guys,
the bed one. Because I scroll in bed.
Guys, me not have nobody else sleep with to talk to. Right?
But even if you are sleeping with somebody.
No, sis, I feel like I did have somebody else sleep.
Yeah, you'd have put it down.
Of course, I used to. I did that before.
Me pick up back the phone like.
No, we're dropping asleep together. No, like remember me used to do it before.
True, when you put on your phone.
I put on my phone. So I feel like if I have somebody beside me in the bed, it would
you'll put it.
Pillow talk. So we drop asleep. True. I mean, I'm not something I scroll. 1:00. Scroll.
Yeah, and sometimes with me, then social media is different now, sis, because sometimes I'll wake up 5:00, like whether that's my prayer time, and I'll just put on a sermon on my YouTube, right? Yeah, I'll for real. I'll just put on a sermon if I don't feel like it's a bit different.
So I guess it's how you use it.
Yeah,
that makes a difference.
Yeah,
but guys, try to limit the screen time.
How much? Well, honestly, guys, my husband is not really he would just browse through anyway, go listen to music, but he's not the kind to in a bed with phone and something. I'm that person. Yeah. So I think I need to work. What you drinking? Bellini?
Yes. Bellini.
She can't even drink Bill Narlini, guys.
Guys, I'm such a toddler, okay? This is orange juice. I can't drink, okay?
Nope.
I can't.
She can't do that, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to the other part. So let's talk about using social media to build your personal brand. How can that make you? So for example, this is not about like a business. Let's say, for example, me, myself, and I've made myself a brand, which is Astro by Amanda. That brand, she love to talk. She talk about everything.
Yeah.
Right? But then she talks about things positive, like real life stuff. That's the brand I built for myself to share experiences and things like that, right? I'm building that brand I'm looking for jobs, things like that. I don't think a lot of persons realize that social media is so big nowadays that even in the recruitment stage, you have companies that actually look up your social look up your social media account to see what kind of person you are before even hiring you.
True.
And they make it be a determination factor if they even should hire you into the company.
Especially if you're going into the corporate world.
But a lot of persons don't know that. And so them carry on. Them the brand that them build for themselves. Them cuss out everybody.
Yes, for
down
real.
to the old lady, the dog,
when
the
they're being watched,
them post something. And I don't think a lot of persons realize that when you're on social media representing yourself, you're not gonna be fake or whatever, but then be mindful.
Be modest.
Yeah. Do you have your bosses on your social media?
Boss? No, dear.
So if your boss should send you a friend request.
He will. No, me and my boss, I respect my boss, but me and my boss cool. Like, he knows, like, them know what them see. Like, the same Yulia have a work, it's the same Yulia on social media.
So do you believe then that your social media should be for, like, genuine friends and other, because you're a vlogger? And not your work colleague? Like,
no, they can, honestly, they can be on it because I'm an influencer now. So, it's different if I'm just, a regular Yuli or just a regular, but girly influencing. So, guys, anybody can follow me. Anybody can follow me. Come and leave my social media at this point open. And honestly, what you see, like, I mostly post like uplifting, like, I don't want to be that toxic person. Like, I don't want to be known for, negative, in a no. So no,
let me give you a joke. So my general manager followed me the other day. Hi. Because a lot of them watching this too. She followed me the other day. I follow her back. She start going. I kid you not, like, me literally start going to social media. But I know, say, me myself, I don't post certain things. But that's just to show you that how I think. So I start go through and I say, oh, I'm good. But guess what, no? I normally post, like, my little antics there, like, about like my work humor, my work memes. And I would send it even to my colleagues that I have on Instagram. So the other day, I was scrolling through Instagram. I'm gonna say a funny one. Like, it was saying, like, the different type of colleagues that you have. The always hungry one, the always talking, the always this. And then another one was saying something about, with my work bestie, keep up with my shenanigans, we're not doing any work. And it was just so funny. Could I reshare it to my story?
You started to think
about I was like, because I thought it doesn't mean that we did it. Mama said, this funny, like, we know this happening in work. So I'm going to click share to story. And then I remember, I said, I said, nope.
So you got to be very mindful.
Very demure.
Yes. And you know what, too? I remember the old Yuli. Like, the bitter Yuli. I used to be, like, the one who, like, if something bothered me, I wouldn't, like, call out no name or, like, I would try, like, say, somebody did something, you see a post where relate to it, you're good, Yeah. And I'm so happy that I'm not that person.
Remember when? Are you?
Me?
I think you did come in our defense when we had the family page and we made, oh my God, the video about, I think it was a GoFundMe video. I'm trying to remember.
The GoFund?
And then there was this girl who came underneath the page. I think you brought my attention to it. And you go back and forth with her, You were not. Because she was coming at me. And she said, go work. And you and the girl back and forth. Say. And then you come and said, don't worry, sis, I handled it.
Guys,
Because you know me now, do it.
guys, and I'm telling you, I'm so happy. You know, unbuttered.
Yeah.
Like, if I should see somebody write a status about, and I know it's like so
Yeah.
unbothered, because I'm like, you know, I'm in my forgiving era where I am just happy with myself and
Yeah.
who I am. And I'm not,
Yeah.
no, I'm not about any drama. Are you crazy? No, not me.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. But yeah, guys, so you should
Yeah.
really build a brand where one, you show your true authentic self.
Self,
No matter
yeah.
go on social media, we have to keep up with
No,
this
people
lifestyle
will
way
love you for
who
who
you
you
are.
are. You know, you're gonna find it. Before, I used to feel away, guys. Like,
Really? Aw.
like, because the people that you expect to support you,
Oh yeah, remember you used to tell me
yeah,
this.
because guys, for me, my friend, whoever you are, if you do something, I'll go support you. So my mistake, what I made was I was expecting Yuli from other people, right? So I learned don't have no expectation.
Remember me did
Anything,
I tell you that? Because
yeah,
when she did just, when we did just connected and
yeah,
her juicing business and stuff
yes,
with a reshirt, I remember you used to say, boy, sis, some people may expect for
the share
share and
would
would never. I'm gonna
never.
say, sis,
Yes,
don't have no
yes, I
expectations of
learned that.
nobody
I
because when you
just,
do, you're gonna
yeah,
lead yourself into
yes,
greater disappointment.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, say, stranger will more
Believe
quickly
you
to
me,
support
yeah,
you than your
than people
own.
that you know.
Because for some reason, I don't know. I always say, I don't know if them feel like they don't want you to get like you're them on the same level,
Yes,
and when they see like you can be on a different level from them,
the fear.
I
Or
don't
some
know why.
people, I think, just bad mind. Are just
I don't know.
they don't know how to stop,
But then you see the same people supporting
other
other
people,
people.
other big business that are doing great, and you have your peer or your colleague or whatever, and you see them doing something and you don't, like, guys, it doesn't charge. Social media don't charge us to share. Like, but understand, if it's something toxic, something negative, you're not gonna wind up on your page,
Oh, then post that.
Yeah,
Then
but
share
you
that
see
with
a little
me.
friend, you see a little
Yeah.
colleague, you see a little young girl in a community, I do well and whatever, with a little small business. No wrong. We need to learn, guys, to support each other. It
Like I
doesn't.
was telling you earlier, I made a post the other day on Instagram, and like it just came to me because, like, when I look on certain things, I say some people will support you because it's you, and then there's some people who will never support you because it's you, and you now have to sit back, look at it, realize, and then find your people. Sift through all of those people,
Or your
and then
people
see
will
who's your
find
people.
you. Yeah, your people will find you. Because I have, honestly, from you on social media, and I can relate to your content, or you look like a trying person, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna share it. That is just me. I might not put a long episode under your post, but I'll drop some hard. But just make it know I'm there.
Yeah.
You get what I say? Yeah. Like, I have friends on. May have friends, like, right now I have like 4, friends that I have on social media. Like, we're close, and we might not always put something on a comment section or whatever, but me like it. You know what I mean? Even if me can't sit down and glue to it, like, while me I clean my room, me might put it on my laptop. Come here, make gonna get some watch time.
Right.
Me might can't tell
Should
you.
do that for true.
Yeah, me might can't tell you to everything that you said, but me make it one. Come in, you know what?
I should make everybody in their own.
Yes,
Force them.
yeah. Come me and support me and support you.
Yeah.
You understand? I'ma always say, like, I feel like everything happened in the right time. Like,
Right.
we might not get to the top, or whatever, like other people, but everything in its right
time,
yeah. As long as you're working towards it, you're putting in the work, you're gonna get there. Yeah. So support, chat, unless you don't want to give financial support, but social media support don't charge. Yeah.
And these and as we rightfully said, you just have to find your people because they same one will support other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Don't worry about who not support you,
Mm-hmm.
who not like, who not share, who
Mm-hmm.
not comment. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So even if you have a channel out there or you
Mm-hmm.
started a new business or
Yes.
something, my advice to you is that whilst it's good to have
Mm-hmm.
like family support or
Mm-hmm.
friend support, if you find out that they're not, and
Yeah.
we just always say, don't give blind people to proofread your vision.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we chat too
Yes.
much too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
That's
go
it.
tell them what vision and this
Yes.
is what I want
Just
to do,
do.
and them
Yes.
talk it out of it, or
Mm-hmm.
them. Mm-mm.
Just pray about it, seek
Mm-hmm.
God's direction, and go
Mm-hmm.
for it. And listen, don't get discouraged when you see
Mm-hmm.
say you're not getting the views that you expect, you're not getting the likes, you're not getting the share. Just be consistent. Be
Mm-hmm.
consistent and just keep, watching, because you know what? We have to watch each other to see, not even say what's trending, because
Mm-hmm.
what's trending for you might not be the same. We might
Mm-hmm.
we might not like the same kind of
Thing, yeah.
content or whatever,
Yeah.
but try
You just
to
have to find
see,
your
yeah, what's
niche.
catching. Is it get ready with me?
Mm-hmm.
Is it cleaning? Because believe it or not, guys, YouTubers love cleaning videos, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I
They
don't know
do.
why
They do.
they
Mm-hmm.
like. So get with what is trending and just keep pushing out. If I one like, no like, zero like,
Mm-hmm.
just keep doing that, guys. Cause
And a part of trending too, me probably have a different take on that too.
mm-hmm.
You can be unique. You can be
Yes.
creative too and
Mm-hmm.
take a spin on things and
Yes.
be the first to do what you're doing
Yeah.
and have other persons, you as an inspiration for other persons. So
Yes.
do what you feel you're okay with,
With
you're
doing.
comfortable with.
Yeah.
As Yuli say, don't watch the likes, don't
Mm.
watch the share, just be
Yes. And
consistent.
another thing, just
Mm-hmm.
have, not lie to the people them in your caption, but just do catchy captions, right?
Oh my god, me hate that.
Yeah.
Jeez, you ever see some caption
Yeah.
on YouTube or something and the
Mm-hmm.
video not have nothing
Mm-hmm.
to do with what the
Just
caption is
make sure
saying?
you're fixing your caption to, catch the viewers,
Mm-hmm.
but not lie to them. Don't lie. Just,
So let's
yeah.
move to
Yeah.
the illusion of privacy with even the personal brand in terms of oversharing.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on that in terms of like what oversharing can do and things like that?
But
And what do
sis,
you call oversharing?
if you're gonna put your life out there, what is considered oversharing? If you want privacy, YouTube is not, social media is not for you.
I lie that. Me
Sis,
disagree.
how can you want privacy and you're
No,
put
it's not. Me disagree with that.
okay. Let me know.
Me
Okay.
disagree with that.
Elaborate.
So you have transparency,
Mm-hmm.
like full transparency, like
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Donna,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have where you tell the
Oh,
people
oh,
and
oh,
what
my
you
bad.
want to
I
know.
misunderstand you. I
Mm-hmm.
thought you meant oversharing in terms of people, putting it. No, okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah, so you get
Yeah,
it now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
cause you have
Sorry.
sister transparency with
Mm-hmm.
Donna, where
Mm-hmm.
you know that they phone they catch everything
Yes,
and talk
yes,
everything, but then you
yes.
have like if you want to hold back certain things. So let's not even take it to an influencer perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it to like a regular personal page.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who everything, as you said, them take it as them diary.
Mm-hmm.
If them and them friend follow, them talk about
Mm-hmm.
it, them and them partner break up, them
Then put
talk,
it on
them
it.
put it up.
Like, why people do that? You take your personal life, and then when other people start to dip them out, and you guys start to cuss them.
Even on TikTok,
But
in
why?
recent, I saw something. They were on a live and having sex on the live in the background.
You see why you have to monitor your kids now on these
And I don't know why them feel like that was appropriate to do. Like what? Like I don't know.
you
Like
must
people post, some of them don't
mentally.
even know if to post.
But that's what people doing. What you call this thing? There's this thing where they have where like like you have to pay to join it.
Oh, the
Um
not OnlyFans,
only
the subscriber thing.
yeah,
Some
on
yeah, on
Instagram, and
Instagram, yeah, and
yeah,
they show more personal things and the amount of people were going to pay
yeah,
and subscribe and something.
and go spending up the money. Eh?
You have this girl, China K. Pick up yourself. She show our baby head back all the time. Baby Royal, last name Royal. And I think she's so smart with marketing. I don't really know what to do in the subscriber part, but you tell them if you want to see more of Baby Royal or see Baby Royal face or whatever, you have to pay. And best believe
people are people are paying.
So people use, and that's I said she's smart. People use strategies to make money on that thing because of fast people like
right? But honestly, guys, I always say social woman, I say all on them. Majority don't care. And I always, when I see like my friends and my colleagues or my family, I take social media and I make a fool of themselves and I post and I write
like
them
diary.
like me say, listen, people don't care about you. You see, when you do that, they go sit down, them have them popcorn, them have them tea, and then and you become the topic of their household.
True.
Stop bringing your personal, your love life, your family life, you know, what's going on between you and your friend or you and your husband or you and your wife.
Just remember, whatever you put out on the internet stays. It don't go.
No.
As much as you think, if you delete it or whatever, people don't screenshot that.
And then you look so stupid. Then you want to see a man, you want to see a woman after you put the person everything on. So like, no man.
A queen you do it.
Yeah. Well, you don't even look on them too. Honestly.
I sound like a queen you do it.
You know, guys, just be mindful. Go talk to your partners. You know, where the days are, you know, back in the days when people sit down and talk and
relationships lasted longer in those days too because social media again.
Now write everything on social media and then you write this, then the other party write this and then back and forth.
And then go on live, that one you go on live and that's himself.
That's too much.
I don't know.
You know?
But like you guys tend to overshare and then overshare. This happened recently too. So sometimes you're oversharing without even knowing. So this happened recently to the Carters as well. Them post everything, right? Them post. You know, you just post a look family or whatever. Not knowing that in doing that, you catch a license plate, you catch a house number, you catch an avenue, you catch a street. You always post on the street and everything. You post the outside of the house. You post the inside. Not knowing that persons are watching keenly to the point where I heard them come out and said they started to get like mails and stuff at their door. People drop off stuff threatening. What's her name? Chrissy. And that is how they decided to move. Then we'd come out and talk about it. She started to get scared and things like that. And may I say, looky, the people them just are. So now, them take that lesson. And that's why wherever they move to is gated. Like you have to have like, it's like high in security at the front. You can't, that's what made them move to that, you know, that location.
But why, honestly,
but even with that, another influencer, she's in England. I think she stopped posting now. But she took a lesson from that and she would just post in her house. And on the road, she'd never post like the scheme where she lived, the outside of the house. You just sit inside of the house. You can't tell which house this is, right? And so even with that too, be mindful when me I post, me not showing a street name where me live.
Or your license plate, or
not that I have anything for the teeth. I mean, I don't have anything for you guys to steal. I mean, but I still try to hide like where I'm living, right? So I think a lot of us overshare too at times.
You gotta be mindful, guys, of your license plate, your house number, you know, stuff like that, you know.
And I don't post in real time. That is one of the things I always tell you.
Post after the
post after. Me can't do the post in real time.
Or when you're leaving. You know, when you leave the place, you say, all right.
Right? Me can't do that Instagram.
I'm not post it
right now.
No, I will post it the next day and tag you where I was eating. Like the still there.
True. It's true. Like the only time I share location, like if I share location to you and something,
yeah,
you know, like if I go out, I'm gonna say Yuli.
right.
Ray. Take the location. And my location we just share the whole time. Me on the road. Yeah. Me not run joke. That's the only time I share location. But me not go on my Instagram and say current situation. I'm at so and so right now.
Yes.
No.
We have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we set up our own selves. Yeah.
It's true.
Because we think social media, guys, you have some crazy people on social media.
Of course.
Yeah.
Then we'll track you easy. And speaking of tracking, like this just happened recently in terms of like social media and privacy. They have some new scamming techniques going around now. So my sister, because remember I was telling you they hacked into her WhatsApp. So what should say happened is, so apparently they hacked into somebody else's WhatsApp. That person now texts my sister, which my sister thought it was the person, but it was a scammer texting her.
Yeah.
Saying something about enter this competition and she should some vote.
Click on the link, right?
Did she say it was a link? I don't remember. She said it was a link, but I know she said she responded.
Yes.
And the moment she texts back on WhatsApp, that was it. She no longer.
You know what happened to me the other day? Somebody emailed me with a PayPal invoice. We're gonna pull 990 something out your PayPal, whatever. Yeah, no. So when me, like me did brief look on it, so them start look on it. Them create a fake invoice and want you to click on their link and log it into your PayPal. You see if it didn't have sense?
It's true.
That invoice, and they make it look like they would say Hydra one bill.
Yeah.
Over, like they would say like late. Some stuff to me not owe nobody nothing.
Yeah.
I'm in a late.
But some of them not too smart. I think they just catch who they can catch because I got 2 today. Well, every day I don't know if I get this one, the Canada Post one. Every day the delivery was unsuccessful.
Yes, I don't even open them no more.
So today I got 2 parking ticket. Me drive. Me drive.
Oh God.
No, well, I can drive, but do I own a car?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, so all she did was she responded and them hacking to her phone, shut down her WhatsApp, and then the brute them still they on the WhatsApp into or because we have a family group. And me gonna text now, we talk personal stuff.
Yeah.
And them will sit down into the group reading.
They don't respond.
Them never respond, but they're reading. Because when I go into the info and see read at 7:20 p.m. So we had to remove her from the group. And then luckily she had to wait like 12 hours because then she reported and whatever on WhatsApp. Now I try to figure out who is the right user. So it took like 12 hours. She eventually got back in. But just to show you guys, like, even with that too, don't know much about WhatsApp if it have any security or password.
So them
even your like social media, Instagram or whatever, try to ensure that your password
you reset it
often.
Yeah.
Even though it's so hard to remember password. Yeah. Just the password.
Me too. So now me just make MacBook remind save them for me. Guys, right now I have an issue with TikTok because me can't remember
your password.
Yeah. Yeah. So we gotta be mindful.
So we talked about it a little bit earlier than we should, but dealing with online criticism. How you deal with it?
Honestly, before it used to did it? No. I think I had geared myself up for it. Like the minute I told myself that I wanted to become a YouTuber / influencer, I tell myself that is something that me and myself discuss.
Right. So like other than the teeth one, have you ever got like trolled or negative feedback? That was the only one?
Yeah, that was the only one. Yeah. Like I don't get And then the most I'll get is like people tell me that, my God is, not real, and that is all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only, cause me post me like a prayer them and something. So those are the only things. And when I get those, I just say blessings on you, bro. Have a great day. And sometimes
so
they
that's how
come
you
back and they're like,
respond.
hey, blessing you on you too. So you just have to know, listen, sometimes people, when they sit down with this, they're sad, broken, miserable, hungry. People, you got to know how to deal with them.
And not for them, they're just, as we said the week before or the week before that, they're just cyber bullies. Like, them just bad behind the screen.
And you know what? My angle them with love, guys. A few of them, when they come on my prayer and like they would say something negative and I respond to them nice, they press edit and change it
back what
to something nice. I'm saying, look at that. All the world need is love. Sometimes, it just take the opposite. You can't be like them. Usually they just delete their comment. Or you just, we just say blessings. I'm say, I hope you find peace, sweetie.
Good. Yeah. So basically you just handle them with, like, you be extra nice to them or something.
Yeah, but just not feed into them.
Right.
Yeah, their negativity. Because sometimes people don't even love themselves. Or you gonna love me? True. A stranger on your TV or your phone screen.
True.
You right? Some of us handle them with love. Because the world, we need love.
The only one I can probably remember is the same one that you had answered.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if there's any more. Because guys, my community when we have, thank God. Whew,
praise the Lord.
Them.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
I build a community where they're so full of support and love. I try to remember if anybody came in my inbox before or anything. But the only one I can remember is that girl.
Yeah.
But for me though, if anybody's gonna come with negativity, as I say, I'm not gonna feed into it.
No. Me and you not.
I might ignore you depending on what you say. I might ignore you, or I might answer and be courteous. But I'm not gonna go toe to toe.
No. Crazy? On whose internet? Crazy.
Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And delete your comment?
No, me not deleting it either. Yeah, crazy. We're not deleting it. No, me always say delete. No,
I think the only one I can remember is at the time when it was fresh during my separation. I think somebody had commented and said something like, "I can make the world know, say me separated," or something like they were so frustrated. And it's because she may not say me not owe them nothing. I'm not obligated.
But me not understand why that the person they take it on so personal.
Right?
Like
but just look for the comment. Me click all heart. Click all
yeah, you're not gonna be no bitter.
And I never responded.
For what?
So I realize not everybody though can do what we do. Some people feel like them have to clear them name. Them have to set it straight. What?
I've learned not to fight my battles from a very young age.
So can you imagine, for example, them see me and Kali and, oh my God, you're working. Can't you buy a car? You just have that girl just. I'm just saying, nobody has ever said that. Me no gonna say, oh, I have to clear my name.
Yeah.
Freeze why?
Yeah. No. No.
Which internet?
No.
Which day? When? No. No.
We ain't doing
but
that.
But a lot of persons, I realize them
have to prove a point.
Yeah. Them have to clear them name. Them have to do this and
no.
So I wish, guys, if any of you are out there like that who feel like when you get a negative comment,
you have to answer.
Right.
Tell her about her.
Protect your mental space. So if you feel like you have to, black
and if you're so touchy, you're not supposed to be on
black
the
master, yeah? If you feel like say you have to block to protect your mental peace, then do that.
Yes.
Coming from the black master, block them. Okay?
Block them and delete them. What song go so?
We did again. Block them and delete. No. We go again.
One second. Like you gonna block them and delete them.
But you guys block them if you feel like,
yes, they don't respect your space and them feel like them want come disrespect you. Yeah. Well, see, I gotta do.
Yeah. So, that's basically it that we have to talk about social media today.
Yeah. Wow.
You have anything else to add?
No, you weren't ready for your question. I don't know what to ask this. Question.
But before, all right, since I didn't know one thing, let's talk about the key takeaways then. So a key takeaway from this whole thing is, one, use social media for good. Don't watch the crowd. Use social media for the good. Try not to overshare. So don't use it as your personal diary. When you feel like to vent, go vent to God.
Yeah, man. Or you must have one person in your life. You know, sometimes, it's hard to find loyal fans.
On social media.
No, you only look stupid, honestly.
Always remember too, not everything that you see on social media is what it truly is. Yes. Not saying everybody put on social media.
No, some people them actually live their best life for real.
Right. If you're gonna use anybody's life on social media as an inspiration, you can. But then when you're bringing it back to your life now, you say, oh, me see the couple there take a walk on the beach.
Use it in a positive.
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, not stress the man.
Now they could come to the beach. Do a positive spin.
Come maybe that's the first time that person and their partner ever went to the beach. Right. They're just creating content.
Right. And another thing too is there's no such thing as a perfect body or a perfect photo or whatever. Look here, you go out here, enjoy yourself. Post a picture, man.
Yeah, don't watch the crowd.
Yeah.
Pause. You will find your people. Them will find you and support you.
If you realize you're in a certain position right now, and all you go on social media, see people with them Ferrari, people with them this, people at a different stage of life. Use it as an inspiration to say, okay, one day I'll be able to achieve.
And nobody sit down and think say it's gonna drop on the foot.
Right, you have to
put
work
in the work.
Towards
some people,
right.
Yes. So nobody go on social media and see somebody drive them Tesla, or them Benz, or them, and then you sit down with your bad mind self and you're not gonna do nothing of it attain. You know what I mean?
Right?
It's true.
It's true though. Like you have to put in the work. That I was about to say. So use it as a stepping stone now to see how can I achieve what I really want
instead of go talk down and start speak negative over, no, not do it.
Yeah. Use social media also to get inspiration to like business ideas.
Yeah.
There's so many businesses out there. You can see, say for example, you say, I think I want to be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
You can click, like literally type in fashion designer
or sewing community or whatever. Because I have a friend that's what she does. She sews. Yeah, and she have her community of so
you just have to type it in the word. Yeah. Whatever comes up, the reels, the posts, you follow them and you start to learn and build yourself and go from there. So use it positively.
And another thing, if you're a new YouTuber, new Facebooker, new Instagram, or whatever, new influencer, don't be hard on yourself. All right? Your people will find you.
True.
If the people that we expect to get the love and the support and the like and the comment, they're not supporting you, don't worry yourself, mama. You're right,
or
Papa.
Like,
your people will
find
you.
I got you. Men, gentlemen, I got you.
Yes, they will find you. Trust me.
She forgot you for a minute.
It is too much of a pressure to have don't have no expectations. People will follow you. People will support you will build yourself over time. Strangers, because majority of my YouTubers, most of them are strangers.
But they tell you,
people that I've
when she
never
just starts
met.
Watch us assist.
Majority of my subscribers,
because she just send out and I tell people for me, sister, no bother with that.
Majority
who should follow you will follow you.
So just stay encouraged, and post same way, even if I 0 likes. Post same way. Create your content. No wait for the perfect moment, right? Or the perfect picture or the perfect background.
Yes.
Right? Nobody come with a chaka place though, but just
Oh my
whatever
God.
you have, just
Mhm.
make it presentable and
Mhm.
work with it.
I
Like,
agree.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah.
So, first question.
Yeah.
You
You want
want
to
me
go
to ask?
first? Yeah, go
You
first.
want to
But
go
I
first?
ask me nothing foolishness.
Let me sip my what name tequila. Where's it name? Where name? Where's it name?
Wait,
What may I drink?
Bellini. Bellini.
Bellini. Mm-mm.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
In your lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say is the most difficult decision you have ever made?
Hmm.
Ever had to make?
My most difficult decision. Maybe I would say one of my most difficult decision was when I decided to migrate here to Canada here. Because remember, there was a lot of uncertainty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I decided to stay,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't sure
Mm-hmm.
how, like, I was gonna,
Mm-hmm.
get my status,
Your
my PR.
status, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was one of the most
In your entire
difficult.
lifetime.
Yeah, I would
I
think
you think
so.
so?
Yeah. I can't
Okay.
I can't think of anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, like, maybe, yeah, 'cause childhood time are your family, are your parents, really. So
Yeah.
in my adulthood, I would say that's one of the most difficult I had to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay,
let
not
me see
bad.
what more can I ask this to know. Oh, did I ever ask you, what's one of your biggest regrets? Biggest
It's
regret
funny that was one of the questions I wanted to ask you, but I'll just ask you that
in your
instead.
adulthood, like, not.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
one of my biggest regrets.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Don't make up no
In my
story.
adult stage,
Yeah.
why adult?
So, all right, in
So
your
you
childhood,
can say in my life,
in your
like
life. The fix my question them for me. Don't fix them. Too rude,
all right.
right?
So what is it in my entire life or adult?
Okay, I'll give you entire life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, one of my biggest regrets is, and I could go with the diplomatic answer of saying, "Oh, I don't regret anything because, you know,
Yeah.
everything I had to learn to." We all
Mm-hmm.
know that you
Mm-hmm.
had to go through stuff to learn what you know.
Yeah.
But if I could pick, it would be when I decided that
Mm-hmm.
me is a hot girl
Mm-hmm.
and I was getting too tough and hard in my jeans, and I'm not doing any more track and field anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That is my one of my regrets, that to this day I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to do track and field. So I used to do prep
Mm-hmm.
champs, and
Mm-hmm.
then in high school I used to do, like, I continued track and field.
Mm-hmm.
So Shelly and Fraser Price used to go
Mm-hmm.
to Wilmer's. I used to attend Wilmer's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Wilmer's Trust High School for Girls. I get quite a geese, yeah.
Yeah.
So we used to train together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she did fast from a taller time. From them
Mm-hmm.
time that she did fast, man, and we used to have sports day competition, and we
Mm-hmm.
would always ever win because Shelly in every
Do,
one of the race
yes.
them, and
Mm-hmm.
so we were all on the track and field team. Sometimes Mr. Carr would take us up on the hilltop and we are
Mm-hmm.
running. My parents did love that I complete fast.
Yeah.
I was also doing netball too, which them
Mm-hmm.
did pick me for Jamaica on that 16 netball team, but we did more focus on track and field.
Mm-hmm.
And then in third form, what am I know? Like
You
when we put
just
on my
come.
jeans, when you see me hand them strong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not thinking that, okay, I fit your fit time, because me I
Mm-hmm.
eat up the healthy food, the glucose, the
Mm-hmm.
orange, the this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like, okay, I never had the figure. See, comparisons, that thief of
Thief,
joy,
yes.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I never had the figure that should be normal for me at my
Yeah.
age.
Mm-hmm.
All of me and my team members, and we were what you call tough. So they used to
Mm-hmm.
call it tough.
But at
But
that
at that
running cut
time,
now.
me I said,
Mm-hmm.
boy, I'm not like come me tough. And
Yeah.
guys, guess what me do? instead of me continue track and feel and be where Shelly and Fraser Price is today and Usain Bolt and everybody, because that was where I was heading. I said, no, Mr. Hot girl, I'm too tough. This not working out. I stop train. Coach Carr, him, oh God. I love him, Messi. Him beg me every day if he come back. Him call my parents them. Him reach a Stony Hill. And I talk to my parents them. Them try talk to me. And I say, do the track and field, do the track and field. Guys,
I said no.
I'll never go. That is one of my regrets in life. Because I know, say,
if you did continue, you would have.
Since you could talk to me.
Talk to her, guys.
If I continued, I would be one of Jamaica's top
lightning.
Oh my God, I would be rubbing shoulders with Usain Bolt.
Of course,
I already know Shelly, but then when I meet like Elaine Thompson and them people there, I met the button relay. What? Hello?
Hi.
Nike would sponsor me.
Right?
Puma. What?
You. That's why you have to.
Oh my God.
Your kids.
I would. My parents would have their own house, right? Well, them have their own house, but you know, but I'd be them a nice. Oh, what?
The mother live the life.
Lobster for dinner. Hello.
Not curry chicken.
What? Sis, I would have been in a basement. I'm telling you.
Right, you'd have been living the life.
Girl, and then I migrate to Canada. I probably wouldn't even have to migrate.
No, you could live this life.
Sis, I'd be in Dubai. I'd give you just because Louis Vuitton gift. I said, sis, what you say? You had an accident on your car? It's okay. I'll buy you a car. What you talked about?
Listen, next time, make sure you tell Lisa.
And that's why I drill it in her head. It's like when she took up the running now. I said, Lee, but you said she want to be surgeon.
And you can't force them. If they don't want to do something.
She said she want to be surgeon. Yeah. But yeah, that would be one of my biggest regrets. Every time my parents remind me about it too.
Yeah.
But may I say, if me did probably do that, would I have Lee?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I meet somebody else.
Yeah.
That be that tracker, a runner. I don't know.
Should there be a runner? Should there be a rock star?
She's a runner. She's a tracker.
Guys, we're done. We're done. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, did we tell them about the episode last week, or just done abrupt?
Which one? Oh, we did tell them on episode 5.
Oh, guys, so just not forget that story.
Yeah, that it cut off, guys, like at least 45 minutes of it missing, and it went juicy, you know.
It was juicy.
It was so good.
So we're trying to make some. So tell your friends to subscribe, because the more they subscribe, the more they view, the more hopefully we get monetized soon, and then can invest back.
Yes.
Get good camera.
Yeah, good mic. And don't forget, anybody out there want to sponsor or bless the podcast? Yeah.
Could you look
mic,
at that?
Camera, any Sunny, if you want us to start vlogging with your camera,
okay,
we're open, for a sponsorship. So guys, tag Sunny. Is it who else?
I know them.
Guys, tag them like
with a camera era knowing a
guys. Wanna just tag them up, like make them know that we're looking sponsorship, from decors to what you call decals. And
don't job.
That's why you don't learn to tweak it. So you talk foolish.
Decals. What is decals?
I don't even.
Oh my God.
So guys, if you want to sponsor, there is a what do you call it? No, because it's only in the shorts. On the shorts, there's this thing called pay something.
Oh.
Yeah, like on the shorts.
Oh, I never know that.
Yeah, there's this thing where you can.
But do you have to be monetized to do that? I think you have to be monetized.
True, maybe. Well, reach out to us and say, hey guys, I would like to buy you guys some camera, some microphone.
Email.
Yeah.
No, you're laugh.
Yeah, no, a serious thing, guys. We're not joking. Not because we're laugh. We're serious. Like we're, if you want to invest in us and you see we're we're potential. Yeah. just,
and we're looking for the topic ideas too.
yeah,
guys.
so drop topic ideas, guys, in the comment section.
So we have a guest next week.
Yes, guys. Yeah, we have a guest next week. We just need to guys, you guys,
they're gonna be wow.
Yes, we're not giving it too much. We're gonna just
I don't
get
know
ready.
Anything.
Yeah.
She know, I don't know.
Yes, so yeah, it's very eye-opening. It's something that society don't really talk about. It's happening. People don't even know it's happening to them. True. You know, yeah. We're not give it out. But guys, we appreciate your support. The outpouring of support, the likes, the comment.
Oh, go and follow our Instagram page. Yes. There's a lot of you guys who are not following the Instagram page. That's where we post, we will be posting a lot of stuff there. It's the Naked Truth
Therapy.
There we go.
Yeah, go and follow it, guys, and share it, guys. Yes. Remember, we just talk
Sharing
about sharing.
caring.
Doesn't charge, guys.
Sharing.
You don't have to be silent either. We love talking to you. So, spam the comment section. We'll try to, talk to as much.
And tell her to get us our shirts. From when she said she could get with the shirts, Sam?
No, guys, listen. I went to get the shirts. This lady like our shirt at choker, and there was none that was choking her. So I returned it, guys. She liked to go in an extra small, but I don't know which part I'm in that extra small. Like, I don't know where.
No, guys, listen.
I bought a small. She's like, me no wear small.
No, it was a medium you bought.
Well, you said,
and I said, I don't wear medium. I wear small.
Young girl, wear your size.
Guys, more wear small, like my top petite.
Yes,
you understand me?
Love to squeeze up.
Then this squeeze up, you lay? This do not
no,
squeeze
that's
up.
fine.
This
but
is
you
a
love
small.
to squeeze up.
No.
There's no follow.
Because I don't want no shirts will look like say me I come out of 40 years sickness. Excuse me.
Got a what?
40 years of sickness. Listen, you must wear your clothes. Your clothes must not wear you.
No, I don't let my clothes fitted on me, guys. If it's jeans.
No, but guys, seriously, your clothes don't have to be like big to look good. I don't want my clothes suck on either. But I'm just telling you, small is my size.
Guys, no comment.
Some tops I wear medium in if it has no stretch. Okay. But like t-shirt, oh God, guys. All right, t-shirt different from what do you call it? Baby tee.
Shirt?
Baby tee.
No, what's the difference?
So the difference is like this a t-shirt. This would be like a baby tee.
Oh, the way it.
Yeah, like it looks like a blouse or whatever. Yeah. So like this, but I do a small in them here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me guys, wear my size here. So me tick like dumpling. But guys, we thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you
for tuning in.
See you every Friday.
Yes, at 6 p.m. Actually, there's one going on right now. So
run
over.
And also, this is episode 6, so we have 6 more episodes in this season.
Yes, guys. So, yeah. And remember to let us know what you would like us to talk about. And if there's anyone watching and you want to, you have a story that you think that,
everybody can relate to.
Yes, reach out to us. We are looking for guests.
Actually reach out to me.
Yes.
It's just we need to
schedule something. So we have maybe like 4 guests lined up so far. Yeah. So, thank you. See you next week.
Stay safe.
Yes.
Bye.